This final World Coffee Good Speed.
Hello, hello.
How you feeling, Jesse?
I'm feeling good. Finally relieved. All done.
It must have been a crazy week for you, huh?
Done and dusted. Just waiting game now.
Now, yeah, so you've done everything you can. I mean, it looked like you were pouring your heart out.
I do.
And you're happy with the
Pouring all the
performance?
chocolate out and my heart out.
I
I hope
know.
people can feel the warmth and the joy and the love.
I felt it. There's so much chocolate on this table.
And I always have to ask how you guys are feeling right now because I know that is nerve-wracking.
I was feel very happy to see her on stage and did all the presentation.
You were not nervous at all?
Yeah, a bit, but
I saw you chewing that Indonesian flag there. Like, I have photos of you
Chewing?
not me.
hiding behind it. Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, well, I was feeling a bit nervous. Very close. I think running overtime runs in the family, huh?
I push-ups?
You know? Oh,
No,
well.
no push-ups on this camp.
He can do it.
Oh, yeah, he should. I think he should.
Yeah, that feels
Should I?
How many seconds was it?
How many
Five,
seconds?
I think.
Oh,
Five,
seconds.
so I think the rule was we'll catch you all up in Busan when Miki was competing. The idea, maybe you can explain.
Yeah, so well, with my camp and with my coaches, you were in the same team before, so you know.
Yeah.
For every
time-
second, yeah.
Every second Boran went on overtime is a push-up, so they just implemented that with you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
We haven't really done it with Yesy, but I guess,
You can
as,
do
I
it
have
for
to do
as
it.
a,
You can do
good
it for me,
friend and
yeah.
as a, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll grab that from you.
Okay.
And maybe
Oh,
you
no.
can help us. It's just 5.
Ladies
We'll
and gentlemen,
count
the
you,
World
yeah.
Barista Champion push-ups.
There you go.
One,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, give it a round of
Amazing.
applause.
Redemption.
All
Incredible.
right.
Okay.
That paid.
This is how it feels, huh? This is my first overtime in I don't know. I never
all right.
get, yeah.
It's
I
all right.
mean, I have no doubt that,
Yeah.
that you made up for it. So can you tell us a little bit about the drinks?
So it's all inspired by chocolate, as you can see.
I love it. My language.
If, like previous stage, we can use all of the other ingredients. So I have all chocolate ingredients for the drinks. But
Wow.
this, obviously, for Irish coffee, we can't use any other ingredients. But the Kavalang, it offers chocolate, and then the sorghum sugar is sort of turn our coffee into chocolate flavor. So we're happy that we get chocolate at the end. That's about it.
So how did you come up with this concept? Like, did you always how did you came up with chocolate?
So, to be honest, I'm not a really big drinker. I love cocktail tastes, but I'm not familiar with playing around with a lot of different spirits. But I do know that chocolate pairs well with spirits, and I drink this one chocolate cocktail when I was in Seoul. Yeah, and it was really good, and I think, oh, this works. You know, coffee, we play with chocolate as well, so I just decided to choose that.
I love that. I think what I like about it is that chocolate is such a huge world with so many similarities to coffee as well. Like we face quite
Single
similar
origin,
challenges, and so I think that is magical. Can I have a sip?
I'm not sure about this one. I can make you a new one. I
Oh,
guess.
you
That would be
can.
amazing.
Please.
Nah,
Nice.
this is just, she gets me. I
Yeah.
feel like she gets me.
Well, I do need hot water.
Oh.
Okay.
If only there was
Coach
a
Stampo.
volunteer present.
I'm looking at the stage.
Yeah.
I look at the stage manager in the
I'm
eyes
like,
right
there
now.
we go.
See if they
I'm
can
looking
help.
for like a.
Just help this lady
Yeah.
out. They're clapping for you
can
as
do
well.
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
we
well-
drink this one though?
She won't let us.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
She insists on making a new one. These cups,
are beautiful.
it's a sensory. I feel like I've seen something similar.
It is. They're the same cups.
You see, that is just smart
Yeah.
thinking. These are
Yeah.
your signature.
Yeah.
It's sustainable, so they
I
use
like
it
that.
twice.
Yeah, we'll
I mean,
reuse it.
we're in an expensive sport, right? So
Yeah.
anything you can reuse is just
Yeah.
Cost
really smart.
efficient.
Exactly. But I have a question. I know that like first round we have like cold
Oh, it's off.
and
Right.
hot, and then final we have Irish coffee. What was the hardest to come up with a recipe? The hardest, not a favorite, the hardest to. Okay, I want to nail this.
And why?
Maybe Tanpong can answer that.
For me, right, I think the recipe is one thing, but the hard thing is you will have a lot of script to memorize. Like
Mm.
final is one,
Which one do you
first
wanna
round is
try?
one. street buys like 2 or 3, so you have like 5
Which one do you
different
think?
scripts to memorize. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's too much for sure.
Yeah, and also with, I think, with Coffee and Good Spirits, it's pretty challenging to find that balance between the spirits and the coffee. They're all strong flavors like coffee, chocolate, the spirits. So yeah, trying to nail that balance. We know all the answers are there, but just finding enough, 20 ml of this or 35 ml of that, just that small little adjustments here and there. Yeah, very tough. And then with the practice, you can't start in the morning.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and you can only drink so much before your palate gets pretty cloudy. So.
Sure, your palate gets
Yeah.
cloudy. Yes.
And your head.
How many routines you guys are doing per day?
Well, to be honest,
Drinking routines.
I wasn't there a lot. I was traveling a lot. I think Tanpong was there more.
Who would have thought?
Okay, let's ask for the other coach. How many?
So when I went to Jakarta, right, they was like lock me into inside the training room like 12 hours a day and 3 days in a row, and then I was drinking like, wow, non-stop like Irish coffee, and then 4 or 5 more hot drink, and then we continue on cold drink, something like that. Yeah,
Wow.
that was crazy.
It's a miracle you're even standing here.
How can you?
Right.
Guilty as charged, so.
Oh, yeah. So I've been hearing this more, like people who compete in Coffee and Good Spirits, they're just like drunk for the whole period that they're practicing. It's impressive.
There's no weekends, right? There's like
No,
it's like going
no.
through every day. So there's no break for your liver.
No, and it's such a big contrast before this when we were preparing for Chicago and Busan, we tried to limit our alcohol consumption. With this one, we're like, we can't limit our alcohol consumption.
But it's very. I've learned that if you do it mindfully, like with purpose.
Oh, you really?
I paid attention. Then it doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
The calories don't count. The experience doesn't count. The hangover doesn't count because you did it with purpose.
I guess.
That's what I tell myself.
And then Dan Fellows gave a tip to only taste once an hour.
We
So you
tried.
kind of pace it out a little bit, so you don't drink too much within like 15 minutes. You kind of just have one drink every hour.
Shout out to the 2-time World
Yeah,
Coffee Good
exactly.
Spirit champion Dan Fellows. That's
Yeah.
a good tip.
That's a solid tip.
I
But
don't know
how
if we
come you
actually
didn't tell me that tip?
Oh,
It doesn't
So
apply
it's
for the
just for
coach.
you.
Yeah, so like he know, but he didn't tell me.
and neither the competitor.
Yeah.
Now you hear
Did
that.
I told you,
Oh.
Jesse? Just drink once.
No,
an
you're
hour?
our victim.
Well, I tried as well, but you just want to keep going and like try everything.
Yeah.
He keeps saying one every 1 hour, but we're like, oh, we want to try, we want to try.
Yeah,
want to
'cause you
fix
wanna
it
be-
now.
Get more work done. Which one of the 3 drinks is your personal favorite, Jesse?
I would say it is the hot beverage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we
Because-
drink this?
I don't know. Are we
Are we
allowed
gonna get
to?
DQ'd?
I wouldn't if I was you, but I'll taste it for you because I have
Yeah.
no influence in the process
Oh,
whatsoever.
that's true. I can do it too. Not judging. I forgot that I'm
I
not
am
judging.
not
I always
sure,
forget
yeah.
that I'm not judging.
That's why you want to MC. You get so
Yeah.
much time on stage and zero stress.
Exactly.
Well, that's awful.
Mm.
I'm kidding. It is freaking
Oh,
delicious.
I can do faces tasting. Oh my god, I can believe it.
I got so scared.
I'm like,
I also
what?
don't judge, so. Oh gosh.
And how long? Like, have you been doing Irish coffees before training for the competition? Before,
Before,
like professionally or at home?
no,
or
never.
Never.
This is my first Coffee and Good Spirit championship, and the way I decided to join is to actually make Irish coffee about a week before the registration to see if I can
No.
pour it. I told them if I manage to do it, then I will join. If I can't, then. So that's like the first time I made it. Probably about a few months ago.
When was nationals?
Nationals was a month before Busan.
So April.
Yeah.
Yeah, April. So yeah.
Wow, very short time between 2 competitions.
Yep.
Yeah, it was intense. As a team, we've been competing since October last year, maybe. Ryan competed in Chicago.
Oh yeah, right.
Me and Patrick in Busan, and then Yesy has this. So
Are
it's
you-
been a long, it's been a long few months.
And
I mean, if
I
you
love
if
Indonesia's
you
representing every final, you know?
it's spectacular.
Amazing.
We try. We
Have you
try.
thought about? I don't want to jinx anything, but have you thought about what it would mean if
You know,
Jesse,
you know.
we don't want to say it out loud because we don't want to jinx
Yeah.
anything, but like, what
Yeah.
would that? What will your lives look like for the two of you?
they're not going to be home for years.
I mean, you're gonna be like the Beyonce and Kanye West of coffee then.
No, Jay-Z.
JC.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Oh, sorry,
Well-
Jay-Z. Ugh.
Well, no, it's great because Yesy helps all of us. She helps at the roastery, helps me, helps Patrick, helps Ryan, helps everyone. So it's great to have Yesy does her own thing, be on the final, hopefully does well. So it's great for her to have her own platform, and yeah, we'll get to see the
Yeah, no,
world together.
I have to say that in Busan, I think Jessie was
There you
a
go.
little bit more
Please
nervous
enjoy.
for you than I was just watching you there
Yeah.
than you for her. Like she was on the stands, she was just like, oh my god, you're in the final. She was like sweating and nervous.
Well, I've had a few cocktails in me, so
Oh, that's for sure. You taste backstage.
yeah, exactly. So I'm a lot more
She just
relaxed
had a
now.
lot of coffee before your presentation.
Exactly. So she was a lot more anxious.
This was. I have
Oh,
a little
wow.
declaration
Oh,
to make.
delicious.
I've never had an Irish coffee in my life.
Oh wow.
This is my
really?
first
So
one.
good.
I know. I'm sorry. I think I'm ruined.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
Yeah. You're starting with a finalist of World Coffee Good Spirits. You're a third Irish coffee. You're ruined for life. You're gonna be
This
complaining
is the
everywhere
standard
you go.
now.
Yeah, you will.
That's going to be problematic. That is absolutely divine.
Thank you.
Anyone else you would like to thank?
Everyone here from Indonesia, Yanto's over there. He's my mentor, my boss, my everything. Oh, you're my everything too.
That just got
And then-
really weird.
No, it's okay. Yanto is my everything too. So.
So yeah, it's everyone's everything. And
too.
people back home that have been helping me, the judge, friends back home in Common Grounds, my family who has been praying for me and supporting me with all their heart. Give me warmth, give me love, so that I can share the warmth and love here.
It
Oh,
shows. That's absolutely spectacular.
So congratulations one more
Thank
time
you,
to being in
thank
the
you so
final.
much.
Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
And
you very
a
much.
big round of applause for the World Coffee Good Spirits from Indonesia.
Jesse,
Jessie.
Violin. Thank you, thank
We
you.
will be right back with our next Eagle competitor.
That is so much.